Anyway, so this was like a viral video a while back of this psychic. Now, this psychic's name is Sylvia Browne. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Sounds familiar.
She's helped cops, or supposedly helped cops. Like, didn't help.
You can't help cops.
Didn't help cops solve any crimes. But Montel is like convinced that this woman is real.
She's always in the show, and she always.
And
that's where I know her from, probably.
Didn't Montel like used to be a respectable talk show host?
Yeah, and then he lost, just like Maury used to be.
Yeah, they all used to be, but it's just not where the ratings are apparently. I mean, even Dr. Phil. Come on. Well, I don't know. Never mind.
You can learn a lesson by watching my show.
But there was this video going around where Sylvia Browne's on Montel, and people like from the audience ask questions. And this one lady, this is the old one. We might have even played it on the show. I can't remember.
I've seen this a long time.
Yeah, and she goes, Sylvia, they never found my husband's body. He died, and we've never been able to find his body. Is there any way you can like help me find it? And she goes, you didn't find his body because he's in water. She talks like a toad. I'm gonna play a clip in a second. He's in water. That's why you've never found it. And then she goes like, well, he died in September 11th. He was a firefighter. And then there's this long awkward pause, and then she goes, no, I see him in water. He's in water. Like, just trying to convince her. Like, it's so crazy.
Like the plane hit and he flew 4 miles and landed in the water.
The water.
No, it happened. I see him in the air flying right now. And then it lands in the wood.
And she in the what?
The wood.
I see him in a wood right now.
I see him, that wood over there. There's his body.
I see your husband right now. He's in the back.
We got him for you. He's here. Maury brings him out.
Well, I just
just
thought
a marionette.
I gotta get somebody give me a pen.
Why?
I got a gibberish in my head.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay, we'll read it at the end of the show. Type it on your iPhone.
Oh, no. Yep.
Okay, we'll read it at the end after this segment. But I did some more research on the Sylvia Browne, and I am finding fucking gold from her. And
gold?
Real gold. She helped me find the treasure map.
She's like a fucking little thing at the end of the rainbow. Whatever they're called.
Pot of gold? A leprechaun?
Leprechaun, that's the word.
Yes.
There we go. Gosh.
Don't read it.
I'm not.
We gotta... No, Greg is.
Oh, don't read it, man.
You gotta save it for the end of the show.
I was looking at the Cheez-It.
Okay. But here's a few clips that are just fucking hilarious. Here's one here's one very similar to the other one that I just explained that you've probably already seen. This one is amazing.
Michael? Michael and his wife, Kathy. You had a question for Sylvia about your daughter, Michelle?
My daughter, Michelle, was 17 years old. She'll be gone 5 years, the 21st of this year. Sylvia, I don't know how she died. Please, if you can, how did she die? She was shot.
Circumstances around her death?
She just collapsed in her room. I don't know, but something looks...
Now the best part about this video is you can't see it. Go on YouTube and type in Sylvia Browne. There's tons of fucking videos. The best part about this video is the mother's face when she says that your daughter was shot. And I want to see it again. Here, let me turn this around so you guys can see. It is brilliant. Look at this face. This quizzical look like she just got fucking slugged in the stomach.
She'll be gone 5 years, the 21st of this year. Sylvia, I don't know how she died. Please, if you can, how did she...
I mean, this is sick to do this to people, to actually make them believe that she knows all this shit about, like, dead people. Come on.
Die. She was shot.
Circumstances around her death?
And oh, in the dad's face, he looks like he's shitting right now.
Like, what? Wait, whoa. Well?
Right away, they're like, okay, she is full of shit.
She collapsed in a room and we never found the body.
She just collapsed in her room. I don't know, but something looks like it hit the chest.
It was my chest.
It looks like a combustion. They found nothing on the autopsy.
I don't care,
Nothing.
but it looks like something hit her.
I
in the
don't
chest.
I don't care.
She was shot in the chest. Next question.
Get more fucking.
She's like Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah. No spin, Montel.
She's the Bill O'Reilly of the psychic world.
Is there any more? I want to see
My
more.
daughter was missing. Where is she at?
Please tell
I
me
don't
you have
know.
more. Please tell you have more.
Yeah.
They did an autopsy. They did.
This isn't
drug-
over.
You know, they do whatever
Everything.
they do. It's just she was a healthy child and
She was in her.
just fell out in her
Just
room. Just
went
fell
out.
like a
Yeah.
golf club's fall or whatever.
I know. Just
Golf
just went
clubs
down.
fall or whatever.
Now listen to Montel here. He tries to bring it back around, which just shows how much of a scumbag he is.
I don't know, but there was something that hit her in the chest. I'm telling you.
Hit her in the chest. It changed from being shot to now it's just something hit her in the chest.
Could it
Let
be
me
her
ask-
heart, Sylvia? Could it have been her
Let
It
heart?
me
could
ask
have
the
been her
question.
heart, but
Oh.
you know, something's sharp.
Did she play sports?
Yes.
Could she have? There have been in this last year alone. There have been 2 young men who have come home from baseball practice,
Yeah.
having been struck in the chest earlier, and died, and there was no bruising on
That's
them.
right. Yeah.
So,
Was she any place before this that she could have been hit?
Possibly, but I'm not.
Because it seems like it was almost like a shot.
Bullshit.
Could have been toxic shock syndrome.
Yes.
Could it have been
What's Tachi shot?
toxic shock syndrome is when you leave a tampon in your vagina for too long. It went from
She
being...
got shot in the vagina. That's what happened.
That's it. I figured it out.
I see a bullet going into her vagina.
toxic shock syndrome.
What if she just
Oh, nice.
responded by saying, "I see tampons"?
I see tampons in her vagina.
She got
Really
hit
bloody.
by a tampon.
From shot in the chest to being hit in the chest to then toxic shock syndrome.
She had really long lashes. You know what I mean? When you looked at her sideways, she had a very straight nose and a fairly full mouth.
And if you look at this girl, she had the biggest Junos you'll ever see.
Worse than Greg's.
Yeah.
Worse than my Jew nose, my Jew Armenian nose. There's got to be more.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
Oh, there's more.
Now here's Sylvia Browne's predictions for 2007. Let's see how accurate she is. This was recorded in 2006.
Let's get back to some more predictions here because let's talk a little bit about the
How does this guy still have her on?
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
People probably like laughing.
Yeah, probably.
Just like Bill. Just
all
like
of these
Bill.
videos are going viral on YouTube.
world here. Everybody's talking and all the
Oh, God.
God.
She looks like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, yeah.
I'm smoking.
Educators right in their mouth. But we have like a lame duck year. We're getting ready for the year before the elections. What's
That's
gonna happen?
right.
What's going on? What
That's
political
right.
changes do you see?
Well, I think, like I said, Bush is going to bring the troops home. I
Wrong.
really do.
Troops will come home, you say, beginning to miss that their war
Yeah.
in Iraq.
You're right.
You said something I thought was interesting, that a lot more states
That my
are
show's
going
gonna be
to
canceled.
Approve gay marriages.
Really, with the number of
Wrong.
people who are
Who put
against
these
gay marriage?
ass in?
Yeah, you know, they have this thing now. Isn't it in New Jersey where they say it's civil, but it's not a marriage,
Sounds like,
so to speak?
what's her name? Simpson's
But I think-
sisters.
Oh, it does. Yeah, maybe she does the
Eddie and
voice.
Selma?
Yeah.
This is a domino effect. They'll start out with this, and then eventually they'll have marriages.
You said there's going to be an investigation of FEMA.
FEMA, that there's been money taken.
Wrong.
Oh, really? People going to go to jail?
Oh, yeah.
You say also around June something major is going to happen in the area of drug bust.
Yeah. They're going to find it in the ports that come in, you know.
That happens
I
all
think
the
they're gonna
time.
find a big drug bust
Doesn't
on the
it?
East Coast, and we're also going to see one on the West Coast. Two of the biggest drug busts we've ever heard of. And then we are going to see parts of bombs come in. And see, I'm so worried about the ports and trucks, and I've said that, I think, every time I've been on.
Any major terrorist attack?
No,
Bomb?
we don't have that much. Although I'm worried about England and France.
Oh, really? And
Wait, which one
how
did she
about-
get right?
No terrorist
attacks.
Oh, yeah.
How about we're looking at all the signs of it right now? Are we getting ready to have one of those pre-election slowdowns when it comes to, the economy?
No, I think we are going to have a little bit, but by mid-year it recoups, and then you're really going to see it really come up.
The economy will bounce back.
Yeah, but I'm still scared of, stock market because it really roller coasters. Today it was high, tomorrow will be low. It's just crazy.
What's the best investment for the next year?
Property.
Property.
Yeah, and see, now property is going down. Now it's time to buy because it'll go back up next year. Do you see what I mean?
So buy in now.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You have a question for...
Greg's dying over here.
I almost choked. He starts spamming the button. Such an asshole.
And now here is a CNN investigation into false information she gave in the search for somebody. She was on, this family was on Maury asking Sylvia questions, like the other stupid people. And they do a follow-up on CNN.
Pam Akers would try almost anything over the years to find Shawn. They even consulted a famous psychic on national television. 4 months after Shawn disappeared, the Akers appeared on the Montel Williams show with self-proclaimed psychic Sylvia Brown. Brown told the distraught parents that Shawn was dead and told them in great detail where to search for his body.
She killed him.
To some, she's a window into the future, a spiritual leader who can communicate with the dead.
Sylvia, I want to thank you for sharing such a special gift with us.
To others, Sylvia Brown is nothing but a con artist and a fake.
She's wrong more often than she's right, as far as I can tell so far.
There's a website called StopSylviaBrown.com. I want to get an interview with these people. I want to talk to Sylvia Brown.
You probably cost money.
What's going to happen with Greg's life?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, you're absolutely right. Listen to this.
There have been a number of missing person cases that she's got flat wrong.
Case in point, just listen to what Sylvia Brown told Shawn Hornbeck's parents about their son's kidnapper nearly 4 years ago on the Montel Williams show.
The guy was dark-skinned, although he wasn't black. He was more Hispanic looking.
It was the parents.
These are like generalizations. I could do this.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a human.
It was a human being.
With 2 arms.
He could not breathe underwater.
He had webbed feet.
He was a mutant.
Real long, dark hair. And strange enough, Hispanic, but he had dreadlocks.
Then Sylvia Brown confirmed their worst fears.
Is he still with us?
She said no. Very
Thankfully,
violent.
Shawn Hornbeck was found last week alive and well. His alleged abductor, Michael Devlin, is not Hispanic, and he didn't have dreadlocks at the time of the abduction. Brown did say Shawn was abducted by a man named Michael, but she was terribly wrong about the most important detail of all.
He's not dead. He isn't dead. You assume, like,
so
when
he was okay 4 years later?
Yeah, which is surprising, you know? I would have said the same thing if I was claiming to be a psychic, you know? Blame it on a minority.
Exactly.
You know?
A black guy did it, and the kid's
A black
dead.
guy, no, Hispanic.
A minority. A person with darker
it's
skin.
what? It's they got
Dreadlock scumbag.
It was actually a Swedish guy, like the most pale skin you could find.
It was just this like creepy looking white
the
dude that
guy
looks like
can
he
hear.
abducts children.
That was...
Ooh, and the wife here looks like a zombie. Like, I'm not even joking. Look at her fucking face.
I can't see.
Jesus, she hates her life.
Sylvia, am I still alive? No.
No. Yes, because she's always wrong.
First things we ever had to hear.
The search for Shawn was diverted, according to his parents, based on the misinformation Brown had given, costing the effort valuable man-hours. Shawn's parents, Craig and Pam Akers, also say Brown offered to help them for money.
Is it true she also offered to help for $700?
Yes, we were told that if we wanted to talk with her additionally, that we could at her normal standard fee.
And that's $700 an hour?
Easily $700.
$700 an hour.
Oh.
An hour. I want to change my profession to professional...
Psychox.
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 I want to be an ox that has psychic abilities. Grab a hold of my tail. I'll take you to the bunny.
Throw a saddle.
What were you gonna say? Throw a saddle on my back.
a saddle on my back.
Clean up my manure.
Psychic ox ever.
It's a psychic ox.
I'm gonna go walk around the grass in 3 hours.
Give me some wheat.
I have a feeling you're gonna trim my horns in a couple of days.
Psych ox.
You're gonna make me pull something later, aren't you?
I gotta Jacob your plow. Oh, God.
Have you met my friend the Crab Eye?
Psych ox and Crab Eye are best buds. Oh, God.
Stupid animals all the time on this show.
Psych ox. I love that. I want pictures. Everybody Photoshop pictures of Psych ox. I can't wait to see what he looks like.
Make a nice movie poster with him and the Crab Eye.
Yeah, yeah. Stopping crime.
A buddy comedy.
Good cop, bad cop
Yeah,
comedy.
Dun dun dun. Crab Eye. Psych ox.
We're both like both his holding our heads. His horns have like laser bolts coming out of them.
Oh, God. Used my horns as dowsing rods to find water. I'll take you to the well. Oh, fuck. You're gonna refill my trough.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I can picture it now. Yeah, a movie poster featuring
The Crab Eye.
Yeah.
And the Psych ox.
Crab Eye is a Jewish crab who's got all the attitude and does not do things by the book.
Crab Eye. Psych ox.
I'm a psychic ox.
Why'd that pop in my head?
Put a saddle.
Put a saddle on my back.
God, I love it.
All right, let's go. More clips of her or something.
It'll be
we're done with
it'll
her.
be a spin-off of Muffin Men.
Or they go after the Muffin Men.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they can make a video game.
And a cameo appearance by Long's Arms of the Laws. Blue Man
That's
Groups.
their boss. The Long's Arms of the Laws. We need you two to get on this case. Right now.
Oh my God, we could make a really good cartoon.
The
That would be
city's
great.
in trouble. We need you, Crab Eye. We need you, Psych ox. All right, Long Arms of the Law.
They come into
Point me in the direction of which way to get this.
They're at their
criminal.
desks.
Put my saddle on.
They're at their desks, and then they get a phone call. Hey, come in here. I need to talk to you too.
No. Starts out, Crab Eye. Yeah. You got a new partner.
I don't do partners.
Neither do I. But I can see this coming a mile away. You Psych ox?
Mazel tov.
Now listen,
They
you
come
two
into-
are gonna work together.
They come into my room. I'm wearing that blue ice suit, freezing my ass off.
Wolverine.
I just got back from a huge battle with the
pneumonia.
Blob and Juggernaut, who is my stepbrother that we find out from Cerebro.
That story.
I know.
I want to hear it.
I want somebody to make this as a flash video.
I know. This would be great.
Crap.
I want you to investigate this crime that's been going on at the docks. I know.
I don't go by one.
I already know that. I already know what's going on.
That's all he responds with every time he gets a case.
I already know how the crime's going to be solved.
That's it.
Trev, I don't go in there.
What do you know, psychox? You were right. I'm a psychox, you idiot.
You know, psychox. All right. Yep. Next
Stake out the strip club with the glory hole. I got this one.
Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm going to go this one alone.
Psychox is on the other side of the glory hole. Horn to the deck. Is where I'm going with that one. Oh, Sylvia Brown.
Thanks for giving us this great...
She's the arch nemesis.
Thanks, Sylvia Browne. Thanks for giving us this great movie idea.
I know.
We gotta write a script.
In no way, shape, or form.
There's one more that I really wanted to play. That's like really fucking hilarious. And the thing I don't understand about this one is the
she
reaction.
Still has a job.
But the reaction this woman has. She asks this question, gets this insane fucking answer that no one would even even if you're trying to generalize things, this doesn't even make sense. And she just accepts it. And she's like, "Oh, thank you." Listen to this.
My mom passed away 3 years ago, and
no, she was a beautiful woman, by the way.
Thank you.
She was very flamboyant.
She's a frog.
She had a dick.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, she was sort of a gypsy type of woman.
Yes.
She stole a lot of things. She was a bitch. Your mother was a horrible woman.
She still needs to paint my fence for the hospitality.
Dad's not your real dad.
Yes.
And before she passed away, she tried several times to tell me something in the hospital, and I could not understand because of the tube she had in her mouth. And
yeah, the trachea.
You're a psychox.
I just didn't understand it, and to this day, it still bothers me that I couldn't understand my own mother.
She didn't. This is really hard to tell you. Your father is not your father.
How the fuck did you? Have you seen this before? No. Holy shit!
You're a psychox!
You're a psychox!
Get the fuck away from me! Get the fuck away from me!
How did you, Greg? I have so many questions.
I seriously don't know.
He's crying! He's crying!
Look!
My face!
Look! He's so scared! Like, he's crying!
Holy shit.
You just found out you're a psychox.
I can't believe that.
Holy crap.
How did you know that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Like, what?
I don't know. My voice is changing.
Greg?
Yes, Brian?
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
It's about my future.
No.
No? That's right again. I was going to ask some ridiculous question that had nothing to do with my future. Whoa!
I know.
You're good. Greg,
yes.
Am I going to have a leaky roof in the future sometime?
No. That's all I respond.
You sound Russian when you do it.
I can't do it because I'm laughing. It's so hard to do a deep voice. How did I know that?
Greg, when my sister was older, she told me something when she was baking, and I couldn't understand her because I was strangling her. What did she try and tell me?
It's my sister. It's my sister.
She was trying. Whoa!
It's my sister.
Oh fuck!
What?
That still blows my mind. I can't believe you knew that.
Psychox.
I just didn't understand it, and to this day, it still bothers me that I couldn't understand my own mother.
She didn't. This is really hard to tell you. Your father is not your father.
Bitch. What?
Wow.
But who cares? You love who you love.
Wait.
Do you hear her response?
No.
Not your father.
I'll listen. Long, awkward pause.
Wow.
But who cares? You love who you love.
Who cares? You love who you love.
Oh my God. What a slut.
I don't like who cares?
How'd I know that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
But she wanted to get that off her chest. Who cares? But I mean, that was her thing.
Who gives a shit? Your mother's on her deathbed. You fuck her. Yeah, she's dying.
Your fake dad's dead.
And she had to get it off her chest. It's Tuesday. Wednesday's coming tomorrow. The psychic, Miss Sylvia Brown.
4 days to the weekend.
I'm gonna go take a poop after the show. Psychic. I gotta go get chemo because I think I have cancer. Did anybody check last night's lottery numbers?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Okay.
What do you mean? Well, thank you. This lady just dropped a bomb. Drop me a bomb on my head.
Man, tell your show's gonna be canceled.
Mom was trying to say what? She was trying to say that before she. That was.
Fuck you.
What if her dad was alive? Couldn't they just get
this
a DNA
Asian
test?
chick is just like, this is bullshit. She just wants to get off stage.
Wow.
If somebody had told me that my father was not my father before he died, I don't know if I would have cared because I loved my father as much as I could have loved him.
Sure, you love the person who
I
raised you.
didn't ask because I loved my daddy.
That's right. I love my daddy. And that's it. Over on the other side, we're all related to each other.
No wonder I don't belong in the family.
That's right.
So true.
That's why you've always felt like an alien in alien land.
She looks like an alien.
In my eyes.
That's the one thing she got right. She's this.
Ding.
Yeah.
Told my daughter, Chris. I always told her that. I said, I don't
Sure,
belong
no
in this
wonder, because
family.
we don't think we're psychic. Yes, we are.
Well, I want to know who it was.
Yes, yeah.
He was a very attractive man, but it was it was one of those, just one of those things.
Oh, well. We ain't going to get
you just want to come.
When you just want to get your nut off.
Yeah.
You're just going to fuck some broad.
Yeah. And
I
your
knew
broad
that.
was that mom. That mom.
That mom of yours that died. She was a whore. She was a whore,
She really
a
liked
gypsy, and she owed me $12.50.
How come she talks like an old Jewish man?
Yeah. Yeah, I loved her
I can't
in
get over that.
Independence Day.
Honey, have you checked on the Canisius?
Wow, I really am psychic. We can make money off of this.
You're a psychox, man.
That's crazy.
Oh, boy.
We got to follow through on this.
I know. There was another one.
A lot of laughs
Well,
today.
maybe not. You want to hear any more of that?
No, I don't want to
family. Oh, I know what we need to talk about. We, if you've been listening to the news this past, month now, we know that Sylvia Browne, we covered her a long, long time ago. She was the psychic on Maury?
Something like that.
Was it Maury?
Some talk show hosted by a black
I think it was Maury.
successful person.
Yeah. It
Like
wasn't
every
Oprah,
other
though.
talk show.
Montel?
Maybe it was Montel?
They're
Somebody
all
tell me.
minority
Quickly.
successful people.
Jenny Jones.
Maybe it was Jenny Jones.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
No, we're getting
Phil
crazy.
Donahue.
Yeah, him. The whitest person ever. Ever. He looked like my papu. Yeah, she predicted. We all know that she's like a fucking crazy person. If you listen to that episode when we covered her. If you've been listening to the news, we know that 3 women were found in some man's basement, chained up, and they've been missing for 10 years or so?
No,
By a ghetto black man.
No, not a year.
No, it was like a year.
10 years.
I think, yeah.
10 years.
I think it was 10 years.
They got their tenor.
Anyway, Sylvia Browne was on, I'm going to say Maury. I'm pretty sure.
Who
Does it
gives
say
a
right
shit,
here?
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She was on the show and told the parents of Amanda Berry. I'll never forget the name because that's the first girl I
remember
punched
this.
so hard in elementary school. She was in elementary school. This was like last week.
Okay.
And she was found by like this crazy crackhead neighbor. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm losing steam here.
No, don't.
I'm just kidding.
Your steam engine, Brian.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Anyway, she's on this show, and she told the parents of Amanda Berry that
They'll never.
their daughter is dead.
That's a doornail.
Let's listen. Okay. Well, this link I have saved is not the video. Real problem. It's becoming a real problem.
Bullet ball.
That's all
Just
we
listen
have
to
pulled
that.
up.
Score the point.
As I find it.
Rules and regulations to govern the game to either score the winning point or just to score the same. Bullet ball, a 21st century sport that's played on a unique design tabletop court. With side rails to bank the ball all around and trying to get the ball off the table on the ground. The physically challenged can play it too, being able to compete against me and you. So,
Found it.
Give it a try. Bullet ball.
Thank God.
It's one thing to be a psychic predicting love or the lack thereof.
Can you tell me where my love life's going?
Nowhere.
But there's nothing.
I'm a fan of Sylvia Brown. though.
Yep, I like Sylvia Brown.
Put that bitch
funny
in her
when
place.
She's just pretending to be psychic, and smart people know it. Dumb people actually go to her for advice.
Yeah,
and she shits on
their
them.
end all be all.
She's Californian, I gotta say.
To predicting life or death.
She's gone, honey.
Do you know where she's at?
In the house or under the house.
In that case, psychic Sylvia Brown was right. But now she's under attack.
What a horrible human being.
For being wrong about this girl.
Now
Help me, I'm Amanda Berry.
Almost no.
I'm on board with anybody getting shit on. So I'm happy that the media
like people getting shit on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I like the person, like, that's awesome. At least it's not me, right, fellas?
One day it's going to be, though.
You'll get yours.
You're in trouble.
It'll never happen to me.
We'll see what happens.
I want to be the most disliked person on the internet.
You're doing a good job, man.
Alienate you guys.
9 years ago, Amanda Berry's mom went on the Montel Williams show.
Montel.
And psychic Sylvia Brown spoke of Amanda.
Don't think I'll ever see her again.
Yeah, in heaven on the other side.
The WMMS morning show.
Let me ask you this.
What seriously was the logical thing to think?
Yeah, she actually.
I mean, that's
narrowed it down.
99% of the time you'll never see them again.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If they've been missing for like more than 24 hours, it's like
she's not a
I'll never
psychic.
see her.
She's playing the odds.
Yeah, she's playing
exactly.
This is gambling.
It is.
But you win most of the time.
Exactly.
I'm impressed with your twinisms. You guys are like twins right now.
Couch
with the genius.
Couch elbows.
Couch bows.
Getting on board with this a little bit.
We
see where we
don't
can take
need
it.
California people.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're Michiganders.
This is my new thing.
Couch
Doing a little
Michigan Brian and
from
Michigan
the couch.
Greg.
Oh.
In Cleveland, reenacted the transcript. The host read the part of the psychic.
I hate this when they're in water. She's not alive.
I wish we had that script right now.
Yes.
I would love to read that in an acting.
I'd have to be Montel though.
Done. I was gonna say that.
Even though you don't
You
get
remind
to be,
me of him.
Even though you don't get to be, you will always be my Montel.
Life, honey.
Not alive? Then who's...
All right, wait. Clip that right there. Not alive. Right there. That's going into the soundboard.
Not
Most
many things
recent
make
one
it.
being. Nope.
No, get off it. Get off it.
I'm so happy we don't use those anymore.
Me too.
Will you rewind it just a smidge?
Oh yes.
I want to hear a frantic phone call.
Script.
Oh,
The host...
that far back?
No.
WMMS morning show.
After they read it, they play
Cleveland
it.
reenacted the transcript.
Oh God, Rover's Morning Glory. Do you remember that show? He was briefly in Detroit. It is the worst fucking. I can't say it's the worst. It's not the worst. It's all
Second to worst.
Anyway, I hate them.
The host read the part of the psychic.
I hate this when they're in water. She's not alive, honey.
Not alive? Then who's this?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here. I'm free now.
Amanda's mom.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game.
Dirty game. If I was chained up in a basement for 10 years, I'd be like,
why does she sound like a little kid?
I get it. I understand.
You'd learn
It's a
a
dirty
lot.
game out there. You got to do what you got to do. Rape me. I want to have babies, and you rape the babies. I don't care.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty motherfucking
I
game.
expect.
Mom is the one no longer alive. She came home from the psychic's reading, telling the Cleveland Plain dealer she was devastated. She died a little more than a year later after being hospitalized with pancreatitis.
She died of pancreatitis.
Did we just say that is her mom, right?
Yes.
How do you die of pancreatitis?
Back on Sylvia Brown's side now.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. She probably killed herself somehow with her pancreas.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Somehow, like, self-destruct your pancreas?
Choke you with my pancreas.
That's genius way to kill somebody.
Pancreatitis.
So she died not knowing. She just thought her daughter was dead.
So Sylvia Brown was right. You'll see her again in heaven.
You know who would have not got this wrong?
If that existed.
The Psychox.
The Psychox would get it immediately.
He would have solved this crime 10 years ago.
100% he would have known.
I think your daughter's in the basement. Hop on my saddle. I'll take you there.
Get on my back. I'll ride you to her.
And then if I was Psychox, I'd ride her through a graveyard just so she would be real scared for a second.
I'm trying to build up the suspense to when you're reunited with your daughter.
My daughter's dead. And then we go through the other side, the back door of the graveyard.
JK.
And then we go to the house.
I was just kidding.
I'm just kidding. You should have saw that coming. Oh, wait.
I did.
Ox here.
Now Sylvia Brown is getting ripped on social media. Brown is a grief vampire.
I'd
love to be a grief vampire.
I think we're all kind of grief vampires.
Who cares?
It's what we strive for.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing short of evil.
Okay, I've been described as that before.
You didn't have to be a psychic to predict what Sylvia Brown would say about her mistake. I have been more right than wrong.
Exactly what California Brian would say.
Well, she's playing the odds.
And relieved for being mistaken. This is that
perfect
time.
spin on it from
God
Sylvia
is
Brown.
right all the time. My heart goes out to Amanda Berry.
Wait, what?
God is right all the time.
Only God is
My heart
right all
goes
the time.
out to Amanda Berry.
I hope Amanda Berry slits that bitch's throat.
What about when God makes hurricanes?
Yeah, and starvation and AIDS.
Yeah, and black people.
This woman
And Indians.
She is the shittiest woman on the planet.
Wait, why?
Because she
the news reporter.
Whatever, Sylvia Brown. She just takes advantage of people probably being dead. And then when she's wrong, that's
this is
all
what
she
psychics
says.
do.
That's what we do. Exactly that.
No, Brian.
We take advantage of stupid people that listen to idiots.
Brian, she's a bitch. You agree, right?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Then why are you defending her?
I'm a little bit of a bitch myself.
I guess so, you little bitchy Brian.
There was one part of Sylvia Brown's prediction that her supporters say turned out to be accurate. The radio host read the psychic's words describing the man who took Amanda.
Is this sort of Cuban-looking, short, kind of stocky build, heavy set.
Turns out the suspect is Latino with the last name.
Who knew?
Last name Cuban heavyset.
That wasn't the description.
Gotta be Castro.
Castro. One commenter posted.
Wait. Did you hear that at any point?
No, you are so psychic. Last time that we had this on the show, I predicted what she was gonna say.
You're right.
It's the couch, dude.
I'm gonna sleep on that couch. The next words that are gonna be coming out of their mouth is gonna be psychic wins lottery again.
Lottery again.
Oh! You're such a fucking cheater.
Wait, how?
Because it says it, Brian. I can see
it does. I didn't even see that there. I'm the best psychic.
You can't be a couch member. It's a private club.
That's like saying, do you want to be a member of this homeless group?
But we have a couch.
But I'm secretly a little jealous.
Yeah, I know you
Should
are.
be.
I'll get there one day.
No, you won't. It's
When I bring the
it's a
couch.
love seat.
If we decide you can be.
It's a love seat.
I'll see you in heaven.
I mean, we can make room for somebody else.
No, it's a love seat.
It's a love seat. Why are you smiling at me? You can't get on the couch.
I was trying to be psychic.
The headline you will never see anywhere. Instead, we saw this headline, and even we could predict what that could
Hang on. I think we skipped over too much of you actually predicting that guy's last name.
Yes.
Did you actually predict it?
He did.
Yeah, I have no idea about this story, like, at all. Like,
He
I
heard
told you, I thought
Cuban.
it was one. Yeah, I heard Cuban, and she's like, and her name's even, and I'm like, it's got to be fucking.
You know what he did? He did the same thing that Sylvia Brown does.
I came to conclusions.
You jumped to conclusions.
He's Sherlock Holmes.
I jumped to conclusions, man.
He's just like Sherlock.
Except way more British.
And attractive. He has a great bod.
You're much more British than Sherlock Holmes.
And a much better body.
Why do you keep saying that? Now you're creeping me out.
You have the hottest bod, man.
Man.
I'm drunk, Bri.
Me too. Pound it.
I hate you guys.
To a mother's head. She didn't even see it
Wait, what?
You got it.
anywhere. Instead, we saw this headline, and even we could predict what that could do to a mother's head.
It says, Amanda Berry is dead. Psychic tells her mother Montel Williams killed her.
That's a terrible title.
Yeah, what?
Oh my God.
Montel did it.
I'm seeing this is a black man. Okay, he's middle age. He has glaucoma. Oh my God. Oh my. It's him! It's him! He did it!
Did you say has glaucoma?
Yeah.
He has MS.
Oh, whatever. You smoke weed for it.
Same shit.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Has glaucoma.
MS and glaucoma are two completely different things.
So are bananas and bees.